Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and for today's video I am going to be bringing you my May wrap-up. I pretty much just kissed my May TBR goodbye right after filming it. I didn't read a single book, I don't think, that was on that TBR except for maybe some manga, but like that's it. I didn't read anything else from that TBR. So I'm sorry if that disappoints people. It doesn't personally bother me, but you know, it happens. I wasn't in the mood to read any of those books, and I am really excited to still read those books, but I don't want to hinder my experience, so it didn't happen. Let's just get started with the books that I actually did read. So, I read, I completely forgot about that. I read more than I thought I did. I didn't really keep track of the amount of books that I read this month. Like, I did, but I didn't. And I read like I think 11 books this month. I didn't even realize it, so that is wild. I'm very proud of myself, and I think 6 of them were audiobooks, which is wild. But I'm a big fan of audiobooks, obviously. So the first book that I listened to this month and the first book that I finished was Sadie by Courtney Summers. I think I gave this like a 3 or a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a mystery about a girl who went missing, and there's a podcast element, so you get to see the girl's perspective and also the podcast. She goes missing a little bit after her sister was found dead, and that's all I'll really tell you about it. A lot of people hyped this book up, and so my expectations were here. It is very good, and I highly recommend the audiobook. It's fully cast. It has a full cast. I don't know how to say that. It has a full cast of narrators and voice actors, and it's incredible, and that definitely helped my reading experience, but I still didn't love this book. Something was missing, unfortunately. So, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't as incredible as everyone else made it seem. Even if I gave it 4 stars, I think I stand with like a 3. And that's really sad because I wanted to love it, but I just didn't. Then I binged an entire series on audio, and that was the Wayward Children series. So, Every Heart a Doorway, Down Among the Sticks and Bones, Beneath the Sugar Sky, and In an Absent Dream, all by Seanan McGuire. I read Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant, which is Seanan McGuire's pen name, and absolutely loved it, so I wanted to give these a try. These are so whimsical. I'm obsessed with them. This is one of my favorite series of all time. They're just absolutely incredible. I love them. So the first book is kind of like a mystery. First of all, my rating. I gave all of these between 4 and 5 stars. I don't remember specifically what I gave each one, but I do believe that Beneath the Sugar Sky was my favorite. So I think I gave this one a 4, this one a 4.5, this one a 5, and then this one a 4.5 again, I think. But yeah, I'm obsessed with these. This book series is about kids that wander through doorways where they enter into a world that better suits them. Even if it's not like a super happy world, it just makes more sense in their head, and for one reason or another, they have left that world, and so they come back to the real world, and they are kind of grieving that place that they loved so much, and so they go to this home for wayward children. I think it's Eleanor West's Home for Wayward Children, and it's incredible. I absolutely loved it. It's heartbreaking too. So this one is like a mystery thriller, and then these you get to see a little bit of each of the worlds, and it's super cool. And there's a 5th one coming out, and I'm so excited. It has a stunning cover. All of these covers are stunning, but yeah. So these were my next 4 reads, and I loved them. I am thoroughly obsessed. The next book that I listened to on audiobook was Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I loved this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. This is just the original tale of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and it's brilliant. It's so nonsensical, but it's perfect. This is so good. I loved it so much, and it's so good. I want to reread it physically and annotate it, so maybe that will happen sometime soon, but first of all, this edition is stunning, and second of all, this story is even better. So I feel like there's nothing for me to explain because everybody kind of knows what Alice's Adventures in Wonderland are about, but this is just so good. Then I read 2 volumes of Waiting for Spring, so 3 and 4. I don't remember what I gave these, but I think one of them was a 3-star and one of them was like a 4 or a 5. I still love this series. They're so freaking cute. Then I read Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. I think I gave this like a 3 or a 4. I just don't, mild spoilers, I don't understand the motivation. This is a mystery thriller and I didn't get the motive. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. So it was good, but I just don't get it, and maybe I'm stupid, but like, I have to watch some reviews because I just don't understand. Like, I understand what happened, but like, what was the point? And I hate reading books and feeling like, what was the point? Because it feels like a waste of time. But I did read this in one day, so. Alright, I took a break from filming because my family came home. But the last book that I finished in the month of May was Waiting for Spring, Volume 5. I don't remember if I gave this a 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. One of the characters really annoys me. But I still love this series. It's still super cute, and I cannot wait to continue with Volume 6. The last book that I will talk about in this video is If I'm Being Honest by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sigmund Broca. This is a loose retelling of The Taming of the Shrew, and it's about a girl who is really cruel, and she unleashes that cruelty in front of her crush one day, and he decides that he is no longer interested in her. So in order to win him back, she makes amends to everyone that she has ever wronged, including this boy that she completely ruined and derailed his social life in the 6th grade, and it's incredibly hard to like kind of win him over, and she might have feelings for someone new. It's super cute. I am thoroughly enjoying this, and I thought I would talk about it because I am 222 pages in and it's like 350 pages, so I almost finished it. I'm currently reading this one. I just thought you should know, get a pretty up-to-date what's it called, update, I guess, on what I'm currently reading. That's everything that I read in the month of April. 11 and a half books. I'm pretty proud of myself. Like I said, didn't really keep track. I mean, I kept track of everything that I read, but not the number, and that was really interesting. I just read when I wanted to, and it felt good. And I didn't really feel like I read that much, but I wasn't mad, so I'm gonna try that for the month of June. We'll see how it goes. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you all in my next one. Bye, guys!